What up, people? Let's see what we got going on here tonight. It's Saturday night, Saturday Night Live. I'm going to adjust this stuff at the beginning. Knocking shit over already. Ugh. I can't remember where the comments come from, left or right. I can't remember, so we're going to do it this way. All right. Maybe back it up a little bit. Give myself some view here. All right. What's up, fellas? Been having a funs? Yeah. Hey, look, people are actually joining. That's crazy. It's Saturday night. You got nothing to do? Damn. Me either. That's why we're here. All right. What's up, man? What's up? So let's see what we got. I got a pocket. I got a pocket with a knife in it. Woo! I got a pocket with a knife in it. Oh no! So I figured I have no plan for whatever the hell I'm going to talk about today. I'm just going to wing it. Oh, sit down in this chair. All right, boy, this lighting is really like I look like I'm red. I don't. Yeah, what the hell? Hey, that seemed to have fixed it, kind of. Maybe I should. Whatever. Should be all right. So, man, I notice a lot of people are. Good evening. I notice a lot of people are into a lot of otter messers lately, which is freaking awesome because I do think that they're a underappreciated knife. I got another knife in my pocket. So I think that it's probably son of a bitch. I just dropped a knife. I think it's probably like why not talk about a little bit of otter messer, and I got a couple stories too, and I got some life updates and everything. We could talk about it. That's the one I dropped right there, trying to kill somebody. So there's that. Very nice. So oh hell, you know what I forgot to get? I tell you what, it'd be kind of fun to show you. I'm gonna go get it. Sit tight. I'm going to just run upstairs and get what I was thinking about. I'm back. I'm coming back. I'm running as fast as I can. All right. Oh, Jersey knife guy got one of those. Beekeeper knives. I know. He sent me a message on the gram of Insta, and I read it like 7 days late because I haven't been um, doing much there because I've been a lazy bum. Actually, I've just been really busy. I've been really busy pretty much since the beginning of this year, and not in a good way. So, oh man, look at this, guys. Dun dun dun, demonetized. Check that thing out. That is a pretty fancy little pea shooter now, ain't it? I think this is the Lincoln special. So, well, that's kind of a dark joke. I shouldn't have made that. Um, you know what they say though, time or tragedy plus time equals comedy, right? Yeah, who knows? Anyway, I got this gem off of Gunbroker. Story about this is my dad has one, and Pocket Rocket is right, except this is a little different. Um, so my dad has one of these. His was made in the 1980s, I believe. This one's made in the 1970s. Quite slight differences. Yes, it's functional, 100%. You want me to shoot a cap? Would you guys want me to demonstrate a cap shooting? So I wanted to shoot his. He put it together back when I was like a kid, or maybe before I was born, and he's always had it. And I pulled it out of his, this where he keeps it, and he's like, hey, you gotta do this and that, and I don't know if I could shoot it because of this. Hell yeah, you want me to shoot caps? Okay. And so I'll do it just for you guys because I love y'all. Plus, my cat would get scared and run away. Um, so basically, um, I kind of felt bad. Like maybe I shouldn't shoot my dad's. There's caps. So I was thinking, might be just best idea to just buy my own damn Philadelphia Derringer, right? So went on Gun Broker, and I did. And the thing is about Gunbroker guys is it's changed a little bit. They not only do they charge you tax if you're out of the state, they charge you like a weird ass fee too. So I'm kind of pissed about that. Automesser is underrated and underappreciated. You are right. Knife nut, knife nuts. Um, we're going to talk about otters. We're going to talk about a little bit of Boker. I got a couple stories to tell you. I got some shit going on in my life. As usual, it seems to be the 2020 curse has not stopped. Message retracted. What the hell's that mean? Knife nut. Whatever you sent, the YouTube people just deemed it inappropriate, I guess. So anyway, here's caps. Here's some caps. These are from Europe. Dynamite Nobel. Um, you got to see these B masters are getting crazy, guys. I know on my other page, if you guys want to buy from eBay or not eBay, but Amazon, I got like affiliate links on there. If you buy it from there, it gives me like a little cut back. You don't have to. It's just sometimes if you get a bad one, it's easier to return it because of Amazon. But if you ever check out my other videos, and probably this one, whenever I'm done uploading it, I'll have the affiliate links to, I think, this one right here that is on Amazon. Plus, a lot of you guys have Prime membership, so you can get it shipped free. So, but anyway, here's the caps. These are 1095s Dynamite Nobel from, I think they're from, Germany? Really? The country where you're not allowed to have guns makes gun products? Interesting. So, well, I don't think you're allowed to have certain kind of guns. So anyway, that's a cap, fellas. This is when they say I bust a cap in your ass. Well, they say it more like bust a cap in yo ass. This is what they're talking about. It's a primitive ignition source, and oh, you got a hipper nip. I can't ever say that word, but here's one right here. Um, so this little bastard right here is a 1075. It fits on this nipple. We got to talk about balls, lube, caps, and nipples. And so this thing fits right here on that nipple, just like that. And as you can see inside the barrel, um, there is nothing in there, so it's not going to blow up anything. But why not demonstrate on video here? Pointing in a unsafe direction because we're not safety Sallies, are we? And three, two, one, beautiful. And you can see um, there should be smoke in there, but there isn't. But it does work. Trust me, I fired and tried to. There's the spent cap. You do a couple of these, and yeah, you'll get smoke coming out of here. I also have taken this apart and made sure it's functional because it is. But yeah, that's the new toy I got. I'm just going to kind of sit it back here as decoration. Let's see. Those sparks are awesome. I closed my eyes because I'm not wearing safety glasses. I didn't want to get hurt. Here's some freedom things. By the way, they made these illegal. They made these illegal. You can't buy this stuff from the mother Russia no more. For some reason, they said Uncle Joe says that Russian ammo, you don't need it because freedom and stuff, and he wants you to spend a lot more money for American-made ammo. Well, he's a nice guy. He's just misunderstood, right? So we'll keep that up there. Anyway, guys, let's talk about some knives. I seen that Jersey knife guy got his B knife, and I got my B knife, and I got my B knife, my B knife. Here's my hipper nip, and I know I'm not saying that right. And I get some of these guys on here that are like, "You said it wrong," and I'm all pissed off that you said it wrong. I don't care. So he's on his way out. Got my B knife today. Yeah, I see that. These things are great. I love them. I've eaten steak with these things. They make good steak knives, okay? But I do notice even the stainless tarnishes. So it's probably high carbon or whatever. brought this down too. So, so basically, what we got going on here, these things become real popular since my first video over a few years ago. I don't know if I'm responsible for for his popularity. I doubt it, but it just seems that after I mentioned it, it kind of seemed to really got popular, especially when I started selling the anchor knives. Which here's one right here. Um, so I'm super glad to see that these guys are making stuff. Um, the quality that these things are excellent. I am always pleased with it. I haven't seen many complaints. I do notice like this one's fit and finish was slightly not as good as this one. But you know, it's a little different whenever you it's a little different when you spend something that you know is really handmade and you have little weird imperfections, whereas you spend the same amount of money for something that is machine made and it's a big piece of shit like case. So yeah, I'm not going to send this. I'm not going to make it a case bashing video, but expect me to tell you the truth when it comes to them. In fact, on a forum, I seen some. I don't know what forum it was. They posted a picture of a new case knife, and it was a piece of shit. And everybody was telling them, you know, it's a piece of shit. And it's awful because he spent his money for that. That reminds me. Um, Last week, some guy asked me if there was any good alternatives, slip joint wise, for um, American made quality slip joint knives made in America. And I said, Buck. So I figured I'd pull one of these out of my ass. And cases turning into Rough Rider, very good. Inner City Pigeon said that they are. They pretty much are. They are turning into. Actually, let's not badmouth Rough Rider, okay? Rough Rider's better quality than Case. Anyway, um, a good American alternative to slip joint knives would be something, in my opinion, that's you're not going to get nothing as fancy as a Case, pretty wise and everything. But here's a good user, usually $30 in the $30 ballpark, made by Buck. Um, they work. They're made in the USA, as the tank stamp says they are. USA. This one's the 309. I think they call it the Companion. Absolutely love this knife, and I've sharpened it. I've used it, and yeah, the Rough Riders are good for the money. It's pretty good indeed. So, um, literally, if you're thinking about buying a case, get you a Rough Rider because they're the same thing, just significantly cheaper. And if you want an American made inexpensive knife, then phew, let's see. I purchased two new case knives off. I can't read that. Where there it is. Off of new case knives, and both 2019s and both amazing, both off Amazon. I got very lucky, and they're both great pieces. That's good. They do make good knives whenever they do make a good knife. Honestly, they do. It's just that here lately, the quality has been just so bad. And I have videos about it, and then I wrote off Case and just kind of left it alone. And even since then, I see other people making the comments that, you know, Case isn't what they used to be. But you know what? American pride, American quality, things like that just isn't what it used to be. But buck knife is a decent alternative to this whole American made. They make these with the rose grips. I think I actually have one here to show you. I got a story about this knife. It's a funny story. Um, let's see what I got here. I just brought. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we got this buck. Hold up. I'm trying to read comments. My old case queen. Just no CCP for me. What? Chinese communist something something. Demonetized. So you can't talk shit about China. All right. Oh man, Remington. By the way, that Remington knife came out by GEC. That was freaking home run, dude. They made like 2,000 of those. Where I guess I don't have it. What was I looking for? Yeah, I don't have it. Weird, 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 weird. It disappeared. It's probably missing, gone forever. All right. So here's another one. They make these, but with this rose wood, and this one's I don't remember what they call this one. So this one's made in the USA with the brass bolsters. Very pretty, right? It's a decent alternative. They make great users. They're not very expensive. If you, but you must do your due diligence because Buck will try to take a big shit in your pocketbook and give you something like this, and you're like, "Oh, that's nice. This is called the Buck Solo." And when you open it up, it's got amazing snap. Man, I mean, look at this for a little knife. The problem is when you see this tang, it says Buck 379 China, and you're just like, man, you throw it because you're like, fuck you, you know. So make sure you get the USA stuff. Let's support each other, and when the quality deserves the support. Buck, a cheap alternative to Case. Rough Rider is Chinese too, but uh, I don't know. There's a difference between an American company passing off Chinese quality and just a Chinese company. You know, it's like they're not hiding anything. When an American company does it, it kind of it's kind of bitter in my opinion. But so last time somebody asked, these Buck American made pocket knives, pretty good alternatives for users. They make great users. USA Buck is not bad. I totally agree by Knife Nut. Just wrote that comment. But here, this is a Rough Rider. It rides rough, you know, and it's got freaking pliers, man. So you can pull your nose hairs out because you know how hairs start to bother and tickle your nose, and that gets really, really annoying. So this is great for that. You get like 7 at a time and just yank them out. I think they actually call this like, I don't think it's the electrician's knife, but it very well could be. I trimmed my nails for this stupid video because they look like women's nails. I don't know what the hell this is, but it looks like a flathead with a sharp blade. I think it might be an electrician's knife. It might not be, but I love this thing. I used it to cut carpet and all that. Inner City Pigeon says, I love my GECs, but can never get my hands on what I want when they come out. I hate paying way extra on secondary market later. I agree. I quit buying them for a while because I can't afford them. In fact, I had to sell a lot of them, and because shit hit the fan in my life, and I sold a lot. Okay, like I think I have two. Okay, 2 or 3 left. Like the ones that I really truly love, I kept. Um, but I sold a lot of them because I had surgery. What's up, Patty Potato Peelers? That's a celebrity. We got a celebrity amongst us. Um, Say hello. So after the surgery, I had to sell some shit, and I got my money's got deflated from that because I didn't have insurance because I was laid off due to COVID. Oh, can't say that. So due to the virus. So yeah, Mr. Patty, it is got to be late over there. I took a 3-hour nap today. But yeah, GC's got that new Remington out I seen. Super cool knife. I love Remington. In fact, my first quality slip joint was a Remington. It's this. I think I made a video about it earlier. Plastic handled. I think this one was made by a company formerly known as Camillus. And you can see it's made in USA. And I'll just briefly go over how I got this again. And that was I basically got a knife sharpener for Christmas. It wasn't what I wanted. So I took it back to where my parents got the knife sharpener. And I never had quality knives before this. And if I did, they kept them away from me pretty much, like, so I don't lose them. And the guy traded me straight out that, he said, I'll trade, he's like, yeah, it's worth this much. I'll give you a knife, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is cool. And so this was the first higher quality knife that I got. So it's a Remington made by Camillus. I'm pretty sure it's made by Camillus, but yellow Derlin handle, very cool. Stainless steel. I'm sure it's stainless steel. I've been oiling it just in case. So far, it looks good. I'm going to assume it's stainless. Awesome knife. I've had it since about 2009. I don't know when it was made. Could have been made years ago. So dun dun dun. So like demonetized. So what are we talking about again? Oh yeah, these otters. So everybody's getting really big on these ottermisers, Ottermiser, atomizer. Uh, the ottermessers are getting really popular. I like seeing that because this company deserves it. And I just hope that if they expand and they grow and they get business, I hope they don't start cutting corners and then we see quality drop because it seems to be the thing that almost every company does for some reason. Sad. So let's see. Depression edition. So right now, my dad is in the hospital, and he is. We went in there for a heart situation again, blockages and stuff, right? But as we're doing a scan, his oxygen was down into the 80s, and so they sent him to the ER. Now dig this shit, all right? They take us to the ER, but they have us walk through the ER, and all of the people who have the current illness are there. My dad doesn't have the illness, and it's like, why would you put a man that can barely breathe in this room with people with the illness that attacks your respiratory system? So we got checked in. They took him into the back of the ER type of thing, and they said take a few minutes. So I stood by the door outside because I'm not. To me, being in there was like it's kind of like just crazy to stand around there if you're not, got the sickness. So I'm waiting for him to come out the door. They must have like went out a different door or something because I came back in as they were wheeling him back to the back, and I said, "How long were you in the lobby?" And he says, "For about 10 minutes." And then I yelled at the lady. I said, "Why would you put him waiting out here with these guys that have the virus, right? When he doesn't have it, he has a heart condition that's making it where he can't breathe, right?" And she told me, "Well, I should be appreciative because I'm getting a room so quick." And I'm thinking, yeah, I will be real appreciative if he catches the sickness and, it fucking ends him because he can't even breathe on his own as it is now. So anyway, that turned into a big thing. Finally, they did some tests on him and found out that like his fluids are like he was taking on fluids. His heart wasn't working right. It's actually pumping backwards or something serious. So they moved us to the hospital, and so yeah, I might have gotten the I took a test today. I might have gotten the illness from that. So we'll see. Hopefully not. He Today they said he has pneumonia and that's why he can't breathe. And I said, well, he's had pneumonia for 2 years, and they said, well, no, but he must not been able to breathe well, and then it's turned into pneumonia. And I'm just like, it doesn't make sense, but when he was coughing up stuff, it was brown, so that, I guess that is bacteria. He also smoked for 40 damn years, but he quit like 10 years ago or more. So COPD, pneumonia, I don't know what the hell's going on, but my dad's in the hospital. He's been there for 3 days. He's probably going to be there into next week. I don't know. So that's why, it's called the Depression Edition because bad news is bullshit. Whole life sucks right now. That's why I'm making a video to kind of just take my mind off of things. You know what I mean? So glad you're here watching. I got 16 viewers. We're live, Saturday Night Live, and we can talk about some knives soon too. So that's kind of the update there. So I'm not happy, but we got knives. So, but yes, Remington paid GEC. Now I've been on the loop. I was pretty sure GEC was not making limited runs, SFOs anymore, special factory orders, and so I just kind of don't understand how that happened. But I'm glad to see that's back. I also see that what's up, Jersey Knife Guy and Angry Monkey Games, Todd Porter. Um, so they what was I saying? Damn, distracted. Your comments. I appreciate your comments. I do. Keep them coming. It's fun to read. It's fun to interact with you. Um, so yeah, they wasn't making SFOs, but now they are, and I see they're coming out with a blade form knife too, which is cool. I'm glad to see that they're back of that. I would love to get up enough money to make like a slip joint guy knife or whatever, and an SFO, a special factory order, um, and then have like the slip joint guy Barlow or something. You know how cool that would be, but I'm pretty sure it would cost thousands of dollars to do. I don't even know how all that works. I don't know if you have to be I don't know. It's been a while since I even called them, so um, Yeah, I got a lot banging around in my head. Being distracted is an understatement, bro. Let me tell you, I've taken enough Ativan this week to probably declare it a junkie. Okay, so and I'm joking. I'm not a junkie, but you know, I'm trying to say like I'm stressed the fuck out. Um, so like anyway, it's awesome to see that they're making SFOs again, and I'm really hoping to see some more Northwoods. That'd be cool, even though they're hard as hell to get. And it would be cool see things normalize and stuff. But that Remington knife with the bullet on it, the mini trapper, that thing's great. And they made 2,000 of them. So if you're one of those guys like earlier says, you know, I don't want to pay the crazy prices, go get you maybe get you one of those. See if you can find a coupon online or something like that. And I even seen one used on one of those Facebook forums. I think they went like 150 bucks for it. Um, it's like what does this here? An SFOQ could take years. Oh boy, that sucks. You're probably right. Stream is lagging really bad. Man, I hope not. Oh well, hope it's not lagging. I can. What up, Strawman T? So my biggest fan, Strawman T. So it's working fine. Okay, might be internet connections. We'll see. No big deal. I ain't got much to say. It's not that important. Trust me. I'm wasting your time. Honestly, I am. Go write a book. Go do something with your life. Why are you watching me? Yeah, you're working. That's good. This would be entertaining. It's almost you can. It's almost like a podcast. You could just listen to it. You know. Um, but it's cool to see GC making them, and I seen that they made the '86 "Miss You Too" jersey, man. Jersey Knife guy. Uh, the it's cool to see that they're making the '86 again. That was my favorite one. I seen that they're making them in stainless steel, so you know what that freaking means. Okay, I want it because I know how all you guys love that 1095 carbon steel. I get it. I get it. I'm not mad at you. I love stainless because I don't have to oil it, you know? Like, yeah. So GC's coming out with the 86 with a single blade, looks like a Barlow, and the design on it has this old Boker look, and I don't have anything to compare to it. But it's really cool, guys. They're coming out with like two micartas, and they are coming out with a natural bone, which is my thing. I love the natural bone. I don't have one with me right now, but I love the natural bone look. So I gotta get one of those. I'm gonna try my best to get one. Any GEC. Todd Porter. I would love to own a GEC. Todd Porter. Go to go to what is it? Who has it right now? I just said it. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. And you can get one. I'm pretty sure at Smoky Mountain Knife Works they have a Remington branded GEC. They're like 160 bucks. I guarantee you it's in stock. So if you want one, go get one. They still have them. And stainless is Le Mucho Geo. Le Mucho Geo. I guess Straw T Man don't like stainless. Listen, I like stainless because I'm not carrying these things. I carry my favorite carry knife. Honestly, is the Swiss Army. Now I find it to be really useful, and I just like the fact that I can abuse it. Don't have to worry about it rusting to pieces. Now that being said, if I want to be impressive, like if I want to go to I don't know, like I got friends or something, and I want to. Inner City Pigeon says 169.99. Blade HQ has them available also. So so if I'm trying to like be formal, stainless would be not stainless, but you know the traditional. That's kind of cool and everything, especially when you can blue them and patina them like this one has been. Uh, yeah, cool. Users especially kind of like that. If I want it to be something like this, where I'm just kind of like I love it, I'll use it, but I don't want it to get tarnished. Where you can see where I've actually eaten steak and it's tarnished the blade when I've cut it. It's hard to pick up on here though. Um, I just prefer the stainless. I just do. That's my thing. I just do. And like I said, otters are getting super popular. But yeah, those 86, those GEC 86 coming out, man. I'm excited for those. I want the stainless one. I want the white one. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled everywhere. I email, you know, set up my emails and stuff. I'm going to try to get one somehow. Hopefully, maybe more than one. I don't know. I don't really have much money to get into them again, but I definitely want that one. Let's see. Case doing better quality. It sure looks like they are. Well, so I seen a newer case that had quality issues that could have been a one off. I have heard the rumor that they are doing better. I don't know why. Maybe my almost a million viewed. I don't know how many views they are, but I have like a 4-part series where I case all the cases crap and I quit selling them. Um, Maybe that has something to do with it because I'm not taking them damn things down. Um, I actually reviewed them once on their Facebook, and they were so pissed that they deleted reviews. Like they just removed all the reviews. Like there, and the reason why they did that is because somebody can go on there and say, "I don't like your product because it made me feel like a piece of shit." Right? It's not. I didn't do that. I said, "You guys really need to work on your quality. Here's a picture. You guys need to do this. Here's a picture." And when I did that, anybody who would read that, the oil field jack is a beast. It is a beast, and that's what I like it. My oil field jack was it was turtle shelled. I freaking love that one. So um, basically, my review was I complained and I had evidence to back up my claims. They wrote out to me, told me to take all my knives together and they'll fix them, and they did. All right, they did fix them for as best as they could anyway, and you know they did a good job. Their warranty's good. It's just when I was selling them, I can't I can't do the quality control and sell them as first. If you sell them as seconds, you're technically not working under map pricing, and you're not only are you losing money, but you're just not following the rules, and they can pull you anyway. So it was just best just to pull the plug on it. So and they didn't fix all of them. They fixed them to the best of their ability. So that being said, these otter messers. This is an otter messer also. This one here. This they call it the little doctor's knife. I think I made a video on it. Love otter messer, man. And it has the rost fry. The blue one, um, the blue rust lock had a gap in that case. Blue rust lock I had returned had a gap in it. You could stick a credit card through it, and it came back. The gap was closed, but like it was machine funny, so it still actually looked like it had a gap. It was quite odd, really weird. So got the 86s coming out, and I'm freaking excited about that. Like I said, really excited about that. What's the story I have? I was going to tell you. So here's a cool little story about this little knife. Why not? I should make just a standalone video. Maybe someday I will with pictures and stuff, kind of like I did with the tree story I gave you guys. About the tires last video I think it was. So this is a little case mini trapper. Shit, not trapper. Stockman. Okay. I quit carrying it because it has a good memory. There's a crack somewhere on here in the bone. Can't see it. So this is a Stockman pocket worn in the red stainless steel blades. Okay, I bought it at Bass Pro. I went through like 6 boxes to find a really good one, and they were not all bad. I just picked out what I thought was the very best. And I was with a friend of mine. His name was Matthijs, and he was looking at knives too. He was going all crazy. And he was like looking at this knife. Now check this out. I don't have the knife that he had, but there was like this Boker knife that was like rainbow. Okay, it was like it looked like. You ever like walk through the parking lot of an auto parts store and it just rained and you see like the rainbow effect off of the oil on the ground, right? It kind of looked like that, except the knife body was all rainbowy, and it looked cool, but it's kind of I don't know, uh, rainbowy. Okay, so he's flipping his lid over this damn rainbow knife. He loves it. All right, and I'm going nuts over this knife, and we're hanging out together. So I finally decided on this knife. He actually buys that knife, so we have two knives. And we go up to check out. The guy waiting on us is just watching us, kind of like, man, these guys are really picky about their knives or whatever he was thinking. And by the way, he was from Europe, so things from Europe and America are slightly different. So he they were cashing us. They were about to cash me out, and then he looks at me, and then he looks at my buddy Matthijs, and he says, "Is this together or separate?" And I said, "It's separate. Why would it be together?" And he's like, "Oh no, I just and he just kind of like scurried up and rung my stuff up, rung him up. So we left, and I was thinking about it, and I turned to Matthias. I said, "You know what? I think he thought we were gay because you bought a damn rainbow knife." And he started laughing because he says, "Yeah, I kind of felt that was a little bit the reason why he asked us if we were together or separate, so or paying together or separate." That was embarrassing, but that's the story about this knife. This is the Matthijs. This when I bought this knife, I was with Matthijs, and that's what happened. Quite a funny story. So I got another knife from Matthijs. This is the Prussian edition part two. Um, so like the other knife I have from him is this knife, and it has a little story too. So this is a Bar Dozer. It's not a slip joint guy. Heresy. Unlike. Thumbs down. Unsubscribe. I got you. Whatever. So this is a Bar Dozer, right? So he had this really cool H&K automatic knife. And it was made by, I don't remember who it was made by, but the scale, when you move the scale to the right, the blade would like that. Well, he broke the spring in it. So he went to the local gun store around here that he loved. It was also across the street from work, and he came back with this Bar Dozer, which I think he paid like $150 over there for it when this is like a $30 knife. So this is an awesome knife, right? And you should have said yes and let my buddy pay. Yeah, I probably should have. So anyway, he was carrying this knife around for a while, and I told him, I said, no, I'm not gay, Patty. Rewind the video. The guy thought I was okay. No, I'm not. So anyway, I know you're joking. So like, he bought this knife, and he was using it, and I said, "Man, that H&K knife is so expensive. I think it was like 200 something dollars. If you send it in, they'll probably fix it and send it back to you." And he said, "You're probably right." But by this time, he gave it to me, and um, he gave me the expensive knife. So he's like, "I'll tell you what, if you give me the old knife back, I'll give you this new one here." And I said, "Okay." So that's how I got this knife. And so I gave him his old knife back. The thing is, he never sent it back. And he ended up keeping it broke, basically, when he should have, um, should have kept it or had it fixed. So this side's missing all of its paint. So anyway, I had this for a few years. And then I gave it to my mom's husband. And Patty, chill. So like he used it in the hospital, and that's where it got a lot of its wear. Okay, these things are made in Taiwan, and they sharpen really good too. And so then Matthijs ended up dying, and when he died, I decided that's when I'm not going to carry this anymore because I don't want to lose it. I want to keep the memory, the funny, haha. Um, and I decided, well, I didn't have this at the time. So the thing is my mom's husband says, "Hey, I know your friend died. This used to belong to him. Do you want it back, even though it's used?" And I said, "Yeah, that'd be cool." So two knives. This one actually belonged to him, and I actually have a rifle that belonged to him as well. And so yeah, that's the story. My buddy, he passed away. He didn't. He passed away, and so I kind of have these two to remember him by because he was cremated. There's no grave to visit or anything like that. So that's the story of Matthijs. Another sad story. Another unfortunate situation. So, but them dozers are really nice. In this case, let's look at the quality and fit and finish of this one. So when I bought this knife, I didn't know exactly everything about knives that I do now, but I got fairly lucky. There is no gaps. Look at that. Beautiful. No gaps. Now there is some blade rub. The problem though on these miniature, what the hell they call these miniature Stockmans, uh, It's really hard to get one of these that don't have blade rub because they're just so jam packed in there. You can see where it's rubbing on the blade right there. Doesn't bother me, not at all. So no worries, Bill. I I didn't even see the crack of you the joke that you made. It's no big deal. Um, Guy was a funny dude. So uh, yeah, he ended up passing away by self-inflicted wound to the head because he was married to the wrong woman. That's kind of where I'm going to keep it at. So um, very unfortunate. Very he was a selfish guy. I'm going to be honest. He was a very selfish guy, but he was a funny dude, and I miss him. Not a week goes by that I don't think about the guy. So this dude, all right. This mofo right here took a world tour. You believe this? So when the world issue with the sickness happened, this was in the mail going to, I think it was Argentina or South. I don't freaking remember. It was going somewhere where I think they speak a different language. Okay. So I regretted selling this knife. I really wanted it. This is a Boker. It's very pretty. It has this Cocobolo stocks on it. I mean, it's just a gorgeous camp knife, you know. And no, no, yeah, I see you. Sorry about your friends, and yeah, I appreciate it. Um, but it was a few years ago, so it didn't happen last night or anything. So it actually happened in 2015, I think. So 6 years ago. But so I got this guy. This was one of the. Look at this, man. Look at this, fellas. Oh, it says tree brand on it. It's got a tree handle. Oh, what more can you ask for? It's got a bale. Oh, newa. So like this knife I regretted selling. I said, damn, these things are expensive. Where do you get the Angus? I get my Angus at grocery store. So um apparently I just received a text message that somebody's watching. April 29th of 2016 is when he died. So um yeah, that's when he died. Just to why not? So so anyway, I shipped this out to overseas, and the disease, the current issue, and what we're still dealing with. I don't want to say it because every time I do, I get demonetized. But the the illness that's going around, uh, caught. So this guy stuck around like Florida for a few weeks, and then it went to like South America, hung out in Mexico, went all the way down to like South America, if I remember right, and then it just sat there for months. And then the guy emailed me like 6 months later, and he says, "I never got my knife," and I'm like, um, I said, uh, really? So I checked the tracking and everything, and I thought, man, that's such an expensive thing. So, but the right thing to do is to give his freaking money back. So I just asked him. I said, I'll give your money back, and you know, that's that. I can still see it tracking, and if it doesn't show up or no, I mean, if it shows up, just email me. Because once again, he was a fan of this whole channel, so I could kind of trust him. So I gave him his money back, and I'll be damned. A week later, this was in my mailbox. It literally made a turn and came back. The cool part is it had a letter on it saying that I can get refunded on my shipping because they canceled international shipping at that particular time. So not only did I get my knife back, but I also got the refund on the shipping that I paid because remember my website was free shipping. So if you buy off my website, it's free shipping, and which I don't have anymore. Basically I eat the cost of the shipping if something like that happens for sure. So, but yeah, it's an awesome knife. Got a corkscrew for wine. I don't drink wine. It has a thing here for cutting into leather. And I always regretted selling this, so I'm glad it came back. Got a little blade here, sharp stainless steel. This is number 309 of something. I think that this was a billboarding on everything. Main reason why, yeah, they do put a billboard. This is like a gold edition though. There's a reason for this one. I think it's like the 150th anniversary, or there was something about it. Gold. It was some gold thing. So they got the big old knife there. Then they have a bottle opener, screwdriver, and can opener, which I sure as hell think would work because that bitch is big. So awesome knife. Boker makes really good stuff. But I have seen some kind of dogs, but for the most part, they make some really good stuff. It's just really expensive. So what other kind of weird shit we got over here? Just to pull out of nowhere. This is a this is the Rough Ride. This is a WR Case and Sons 2019 edition. Check how good the quality is. Really good quality. There's a chip right there, and the that's not bad. Oh, that's right. This is a the Rough Rider. Oh, okay. So that explains why it's a little bit better than a case. My bad. So love these Rough Riders with the acorns on them. I got a few of them. You see that? Made a video on them, I think. So, but yeah, it's really cool to see. It's really cool to see the automessers getting a lot of traction. The Jersey Knife guy sent me a video, or he sent me a link. He got this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. He got off eBay. He says he paid a lot of money for it, and that would be right because they are not cheap, and they are, you know, Blake Haskell. No, I am not. Um, so pretty cool. I love the bee. The bee is cool, man. So I'm really happy to see. What's up, Blake? By the way, what the hell? That's random. So no, I'm not at uh, where you GG. So, but we got the automessers, and I'm really happy to see that these things are actually taking off. Really am. And like Jersey Knife guy said, he loves his. I love mine. My girlfriend bought this for me. Or no, wait, my mom got this for me about a year ago, and I miss you too, Blake. No homo. If you were watching earlier, so everybody, that's an inside joke now with all you guys. So um, she got me this. My mom did it for my birthday actually, and I think it was like $150 because what is the blade length on the B knife? Well, let's find out, shall we? So she paid with the fees and everything was like $150 for this thing. So now getting these things in for $100, not having to buy them direct from Germany, is saving you guys some money, seriously. So now's the time to get them. And like I said, my other videos, there's affiliate links to them and everything. If you want to help me out, you can. If you want to get them off of eBay or anywhere else, you can. All right, blade length. We are looking at, if I put it from here to here, three, 3.5 inches. If you're in Europe, I would say that's 8.5 centimeters. If you want to measure just the actual sharpened blade, eight 8 millimeters, or shit, 8 centimeters and about 3.25 inches. Overall length, completely open, you're looking at 7.5 inches or 9 centimeters, a little bit over 9 centimeters if you're in Europe. I don't know what type of math you guys use in Ireland, Patty. No idea. So centimeters, whatever, right? If you're in Europe, it's probably illegal. Yeah, that's true. I think you can have these in Europe though. These black powder pistols. I don't know. I want, but if anybody in Europe wants to give me a bunch of these, they made these illegal in America. Well, they didn't make them illegal. You just can't import them now. I'd be appreciative of it. Love me some 7.62 by 39 Russian Comblock ammunition. Wonderful. Would be awesome. Thanks, Uncle Joe. Dickhead. Smell like piss. Anyway, damn, not legal here. Inches, I'm old. Inches, I'm old. Well, I think the standard system is the good system. After all, it did take us to the moon, so then again, I've worked on cars. 10 millimeters impossible to find, so I don't know. Anyway, it's easy to count to 10. It's easy to count to 20. Like, I get that. And then you start getting confused with 1/8 and 3/8 and 5/16 and shit like that. It gets confusing, but whatever. What the hell was I saying? Oh, the legal in Europe. I guess not. But listen, I don't care. Buy it. Just don't carry it. I mean, unless they have a ban on imports, that would be horrible. But nothing surprises me anymore, man. We are losing our freedoms faster than we can make new freedoms. So, what are you guys? What else you want to look at? Huh? Want to look at something weird? I've had this for years. I don't know if I even showed this. Okay, check this out. I don't know where I got this. So this says German rooster, right? It's like a brashith words I can't speak. It's like brass bolsters. It looks a lot like it looks a lot like a Rough Rider type quality. Like it's made in China, but hardly any gaps. Um, it's a Congress though. You can see the dust on here. It says Soligen steel. All right. I don't really believe it's really made in Germany though. But it says German rooster. It just has this plastic thing. Not plastic. It has this Chinese kind of Rough Rider feel to it. This is an acrylic cover, which looks really pretty, don't it? Um, yeah, no, nothing's on here says China. All right. All it says is Soligen. I just truly don't know if it is. Is that the rooster knife? Yeah, it is. Yes, it's the rooster knife. So this is the. It says German rooster, but I really don't think it's actual real German rooster knife. It's a knockoff, hen and rooster knockoff. Okay, so the knife is cool. It says Soligen Germany, but I swear it's made in China. But I always thought it was a really pretty knife, and I just threw it in my collection and just kind of like, hey, I gotta enjoy it. You know, it's cool. Not everything has to be night. Good night, inner city pigeon. Hope you have great dreams of knives and stuff, Saturday stuff. So, what do we got here? What do we got here? These Colt knives. What the hell is a Colt? Is that when Hen and Rooster got their stuff made in China? I don't know. It doesn't say China. It just says right here, sold in Germany, right? Soldier steel. So this steel might be German steel that they shipped to China. I have no idea what's going on. But I do know these Colt knives are made in China. Look at that. It's like, I think it's like a real stag. But I know Colt was being made by Case for a little bit. These aren't it, but it says quality since 1836, China. Really cool. They're all right. They're actually really kind of crappy knives. I've used one of these and the blade is actually bent all the way backwards. It's super weird. So, what else is there, guys? Is there anything else to talk about? Are we winding down? We getting tired? We're going on an hour, you know? Let's talk about real quick those new GECs coming out. 86. I got to get one. So, I'm going to try to get a stainless one. I like to get the white bone one. And the Chinese communist copy without any care, nothing German about the rooster. I thought so. Waiting for the new Schatz and Morgan knives to come out. Ah, Schatz and Morgan. Me too. I just hope I've seen a couple pictures of the quality and people were really, really upset with them. And I hope that they work all that out before, um, you know, we see them. I'm excited for those too. Um, Had a Barlow possibly with neon green sides, and I really like that one. Yeah, that was a Case Barlow with the neon green sides. Blake, to answer your question, I don't know what the hell happened to that one. I think I returned a few of them. I think I sold a lot of them as seconds, and yeah, I don't have one now. I can tell you that. So, but I'm really excited for the 86s. I love the first run of the 86. I had like every single one of those, and they are a workhorse. Some things are like super freaking like fat, like a fat Barlow. But they're not a Barlow, but so the new ones, they're going to have like a larger bolster, like a Barlow bolster. I heard they're going to have a single blade. They're going to have a really cool GEC leaf type of insignia on the bolster. I'm freaking stoked. Okay, I gotta get one. When I do, I'll make the highest production quality video you'll ever see. I'm just kidding. I'm just going to do what I usually do, talking hand videos. That's all I do. You know. So Pete Frank's Classic Knives, C. Risner are the only two vendors for the new Shot Morgan knives. Yeah, that's true, I guess. I didn't know about Frank's, but I haven't even seen them yet. If anybody's seen them, like, has anybody actually seen them? Are they being made by Bluegrass Cutlery? I think so. I know they're being made in Winchester, Ohio. You should have your hands talk like a puppet since these are talking hand videos. Yeah, don't do that. No, that'd be weird. Good suggestion. A for effort, F for execution. But I want to see. I want to see what these new shats look like. See, I want the Remington, but I'm frustrated that it's $50 more than a full size bullet knife that they put out last year, which is true. That kind of turned me off on it as well. What is this? What is the best small workman's knife with a strong blade, holds an edge, and not going to cost me an arm and or leg? Okay, that's a damn good question. Now, if you're looking for something that you could just beat the shit out of, one of these type of sod busters basically would be it. You can get a case sod buster for super cheap. I'm talking like maybe you can go on eBay or Amazon and get one for like maybe 25 bucks. The fit and finish is not that great, but it's a beater up, you know. Otherwise, you can get something like this, a cheap Chinese Rough Rider. You could beat the shit out of this and not feel bad about it at all. All right. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, these are going for about 50 something bucks. It's a little bit skinnier. It's a little bit smaller. Has the flattened blade, which I really like. And this is the Otter Messer anchor knife, they call it. It's kind of fat. Other than that, what do I have? Here's a good one. Otter Messer makes these metal knives. They lock, so you don't have to worry about the shits coming down and cutting your fingers off. They have a bail, so you could put on a keychain or something like that. They are historically significant as the Germans in World War One carried these. I'm pretty sure you could use this as a bottle opener, but I'm not sure. Never tried it. They come in stainless and they come in carbon steel. I believe this one is carbon because it doesn't say Rostfrei. And they're big as shit. I think they make a smaller one too. Skinny as hell. Inexpensive. Also, there is Duke. I said it wrong, so I said it both ways. Duke knives, kind of like this, but without the lock. I don't think they have locks on them. So that would be a nice, cheap, inexpensive beater up knife. Not feel bad, but yet have pride in the item you have. I would have pride in a K55K knife for damn sure, just because of the historical significance of it. I would have pride in a Otter Messer. They call it like a hinker nip or something. I don't know the words. I can't pronounce it, okay? But they're called sod busters in America for the most part. This one's like thick as hell. They make a smaller one of these, and then Case makes them for really cheap too with plastic handles, which plastic handles will last forever. I read that Otter anchor knives and black wood are only available in Europe. The rest of the world gets the lighter wood. I had the black wood. I forget what they call that wood, but I'm pretty sure I had the black wood. Can't remember. Cannot remember. But I'm pretty sure they come in a sapelli wood, they call it. I think that's what this is. The black one is what Boker calls Grinda something. I think it's like ebony. Ebony. But I don't know. Maybe you're right. Don't know. It's been a minute since I've been playing with knives. Really, it has been. And I think that's about it, guys. I hate to cut it short, but, the Duke is freaky looking, like knife French Foreign Legion special. Yeah, the Duke is pretty cool. I like them. They didn't sell that well. Oh, by the way, Blake, get you a damn, the hell they call it? Get you a cadet from, what the hell's it called? Swiss Army, okay? Swiss Army knife. It comes with like a decent. What would you use the little doctor for? Peeling an apple or cutting the balls off of a dog. Something like that. It's like a neutering device. But for the most part, eating fruit, I guess. So, Blake, check out the Swiss Army knife Cadet. It's small. It's very skinny. They come with a aluminum. I would pull one out, but they're all upstairs. They come with an aluminum handle, so like it's not plastic. It's not like the cheap looking can opener, a nail file, and thank you for praying for my dad, Patty. I appreciate it very much. In fact. and you it has a nail file, a nail cleaner, a knife, can opener, bottle opener. And it's really skinny. It's awesome. So the Victorinox Cadet, yeah, yeah, I love them. I got like four of them. There you can get them on like eBay for as cheap as probably like $25. You get them on Amazon as well, probably. Like I said, you can click on the affiliate link. I think I might have links to it on some of my other videos if you want to buy it from Amazon. If not, go on eBay. Um, but eBay is just kind of some eBay's like almost like Amazon now. Um, but yeah, that's that's a really good one to get, guys. Oh man, World War II, WW2. It's 9/11, by the way. Does remind me. So yeah, bless all those people who lost loved ones during that. What a horrible tragedy. I don't know if y'all seen this one. This one's old. Um, Great answers, man. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, Blake. Seriously, the cadet I think might be what you really want, unless you're going to do some heavy cutting. If you're not going to do heavy cutting, get that cadet. They are. I carry it every day. It's the only thing I carry now. So I guess y'all seen this one. This was the old World War II knife that I actually found in my house. That was pretty cool. You can see it's kind of crusty in there. Doesn't have much snap anymore. Old can opener. This is that was a bottle opener. This is the can opener, I believe. That's a really weird can opener, ain't it? It's old design. And an all. Pretty awesome knife. But yeah, I guess we're winding down, guys. We are over an hour. So we're down to 9 viewers. We were up to almost 20. So that's awesome. Really appreciate you guys coming out and checking out the knife stuff. I like to go on and on and on, but we're running out of topics. We might do this again. I'm going to just grab a bunch of case knives next time and just go to town. Maybe I'll have another gun to talk about as well. And I do. Got lots of them. So, all right, guys. It's been great. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. Stay safe. Try to keep yourself away from COVID. The virus, going to get demonetized. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people with that shit. It's scary, man. I mean, like, I don't believe in enforcing facts and stuff, and I don't believe in. I think you should have a choice, but boy, don't catch that shit. Don't look good, man. I've seen too many people this weekend that just is fucking scary. So anyway, have a good weekend. Y'all be safe. I don't know what else to tell you. Subscribe, like, blah blah blah. Try to come back at you again with some good news. All right. See you guys.